I'm Lauren Four from Buro.
I'm Kenny Kinugasatui from Buro. We were really inspired by the architect Adolf Loos, the famous Austrian architect who did the Müller House in Prague in the 1930s. The way the facade incorporated a seating space between inside and outside, allowing the user of the house to constantly be able to simultaneously look in and out and basically creating an in-between space.
The reason why we introduced this sort of raised platform was to emphasize on this notion of threshold between inside and outside, to create this sort of really nice timber-wrapped area where people could exercise, do some yoga. There's also a little study nook that's concealed. And I think the idea was really to engage the outside and the inside and create this really nice sort of dialogue. The color palette was really to connect to the outside. There's beautiful trees and a lot of greeneries outside. So we introduced a lot of different hues of green, like a minty green and a slightly more saturated green as a way to sort of connect to the outside. I think the choice of materials was also to create a very natural feel. So introducing a lot of timber and creating a really airy and fresh feel.
We placed the fireplace in the center of the apartment, which was an inspiration by Frank Lloyd Wright's writing that the fireplace should be the center of the family, and it brings people together, it creates a social environment. And I think it's also a nostalgic sort of narrative of the couple who lived here, where the husband's from Switzerland, and we kind of, during the design stages, unconsciously brought in a lot of European element into this living space in Hong Kong, such as the fireplace or the wooden box at the Terrace is sort of inspired by a Swiss chalet, which is basically a wooden box, a wooden sanctuary. So it's sort of Swiss architecture / Japanese architecture / Tong, which is an interesting combination.